Flowers here, back with another pick a card reading. And this one is what should you be doing better, or what can you be doing better? Okay. And so we are going to just pause for the cause for a moment, taking a deep breath in, exhaling it out. And as with all pick a card readings, you're going to go ahead and pick the card, the pile that resonates the most with you, or either the symbol that represents the energy that you are resonant with. So maybe it's pile number 1, which is the star anise, right? Pile number 2, which is the Irish wishing stone, or pile number 3, which is the die, right? So pile number 1, 2, or 3. Okay, see you soon. Right, pile number 1. So if you picked the star anise, wish upon a star, this means that one of the things that you can be doing better has a spiritual aspect to it. So you need to either have more faith, or you need to meditate, pray, connect with your ancestors way more, connect with your cosmic guides way more. That is the message for you. Pile number 1. So let's see what we got. Wow, yeah. Practice feng shui, create a sacred space in reverse. So yeah, there we go. Absolutely, right out the gate. So more connection, more spiritual connection, that is going to help you way more. She also has lots of plants and greenery around her, so connecting more to nature, but really just creating a sacred ritual, right? Bringing more ritual into your life, bringing more magic into your life. This is something that you really can be doing better. And then I am transparent. What you see is what you get, and I love that about myself. So again, and if I didn't say this in the beginning, this is a message from your ancestors about what you can be doing better. So here you are. I am transparent. What you see is what you get, and I love that about myself. So definitely showing yourself to the world way more, being more open and honest, right? Freeing up that heart chakra energy. I'm definitely feeling like there is a need to do some heart chakra work and also some root chakra work. So that you can feel more grounded and you're more able to be transparent, more able to go ahead and be seen. So if this Mercury in retrograde and all the other planets that are in retrograde right now, for those of us that are still sort of in the house, this would be a great time to either set up a YouTube blog yourself, a blog or a YouTube channel, doing more writing, doing more video logging, but really just showing the world who you are. Be more transparent. Speak your truth, okay? That's going to open up a lot of gateways, a lot of pathways, and a lot of career opportunities for you. I'm excited to share things I no longer love or need with people who will love or need them more. So there is a need to purge your space. There's a need to donate. Goodness knows there's lots of people that are in need right now. Lots of folks feeling displaced. So you know, um, again, exercising your faith, right? So if your first thought is, geez, I'm barely holding on myself, what do I have to share? Surely there is something, right? There's always more that we can give, there's always more that we can do. And so it's really a good time to purge out your space. If you haven't had a chance to do that spring cleaning, just go ahead and do that now and give to someone or someone's in need. Okay? Don't let your first reaction be to close your fist, okay? Your commitment is being tested. Absolutely. First quarter moon. So here we are. Your commitment is being tested, sitting right underneath this sacred space energy that was in reverse. Okay, so what is your commitment? What is your commitment to your spiritual practice? Are you walking your talk? Okay, especially if you are a person that's in social justice or social change work. Are you being transparent with your beliefs? Are you working in an organization that represents your values, right? Does their mission meet your mission? Are they acting out of integrity, right? Maybe you don't feel safe to speak up at work, right? So maybe it's time to give that job up and go do something else, and share that, that job, that opportunity with somebody else who would be better suited for it. Again, not wanting to have a closed fist, but really having an open fist. Maybe it's time for you to step aside so that somebody else can actually step in, okay? And again, your commitment is being tested. That's why these things are happening, because the universe is really asking you, like, what do you really want? You say you want to advance, you say you want a good relationship, but are you putting yourself out there? Are you praying about it? Are you meditating about it, right? And meditation doesn't have to be, sitting still and getting quiet. Meditation could be a walk. Meditation could be, doing feng shui. My home is feng shui. My car is feng shui. So I know it's like, well, how did you feng shui your car? But I did. I did it with crystals, okay? So again, what is your commitment to having the life that you want? Do you have faith in the life that you want? Are things falling apart for you right now, right? If they are, it's to test your commitment to what you say you want. And look at this. OMG. Like, literally, all I do is meditate and pull the cards. I don't even look at them beforehand. Obviously, if one falls over, I might glance at it, but wow, right? And so we have here meditate, card number 35. So over here, around here, we reduce things down to numerology, and so we have the number 8. 8 is a number of extremes. 8 can be good. Things can go extremely well, or they can be extremely rocky, right? So you want to be meditating, you want to be connecting into the energy again of the universe to support your dreams. And that meditation is right under I am transparent. So maybe one of the reasons why you feel like you can't talk about who you are, you can't come out of, as I say, come out of the spiritual closet, is because you haven't been meditating. So maybe you don't feel, qualified isn't the good word, but maybe you just don't feel like you've committed enough, you've educated yourself enough. Maybe you feel a little insecure about your gifts and about your talents. And so creating that sacred space, meditating more, is going to help you to feel more comfortable with putting your ideas out in the world. Right? Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all. Okay. Clearly, y'all need to meditate. And then there's the number 8 again, right? And that meditation is sitting right under I'm excited to share things I no longer need. So it really even sounds like, even if you don't think you have anything, you need to take some time. You need to really think about what it is you do have, what it is you do have to offer, what it is you do have to give, and get excited about giving things away, because that also really opens up the energy, of abundance, right? And it's just so interesting how we have this heart above here and the light coming from the inside, letting your light shine. And then we have the same thing here. So it's like the universe is really wanting to talk to you. Your spiritual guides are really, really wanting to talk to you. They want to build that connection with you. They want to build that relationship with you. For whatever reason, you are shutting them out. Earthed, learning to be human in the world, but not of it. So maybe right now you're a little too grounded in. It's so funny because we have the full moon in Capricorn tomorrow, and Capricorn is all about earth. Capricorn is all about, being grounded, right? We always hear get grounded, get grounded. But maybe you're too grounded. Maybe you're too earthy. And what I mean is you're grounded in the things of the everyday. If we were talking about the traditional tarot, would be the things of the mundane. Maybe you're too into what's happening day to day. And that's why it's hard for you to meditate. That's why it's so hard for you to disconnect. It's challenging for you to disconnect. Learning to be human in the world, but not of it. So you don't want to be so tied to the earth. There is another part of you that is wanting to be seen, is wanting to be acknowledged, that deeper spiritual part of you. Wow. Align your life. Pull those pieces of your life together, those parts of your personality, those scattered parts of you, those disjointed parts. That's another thing that meditation is really good for. Maybe you're not being transparent because you feel like you're scattered. You feel like you're all over the place, right? And isn't it funny? This loud car drives by. as I'm delivering this message. But yeah, there's a need to align your life. Meditate, get quiet, find out what's aligned and what's not aligned, what's pushing me forward and what's pulling me back. Okay, that alignment card sitting right underneath the meditate card, and the earth card sitting right underneath the create sacred space. Your commitment is being tested. And so maybe you've had a job loss during this coronavirus, or during some of the things that are happening, the unrest that's happening around the country. Maybe you've been displaced. Okay, so if you have been displaced or you are in a precarious position, just know that there is help available to you, and that help is of a faith, spiritual nature. Get quiet, see what's not working. Okay, where are you all over the place? Right? Are you too earthy, as we said before? Are you too grounded? Are you moving too slowly for the energy, for what's required? All right, and get those things together. And then we have truth in reverse. Saturn, one of our planets that's in retrograde right now. Saturn, the great limiter, the stern father, the strict father, right? So again, where are you not being truthful? Where are you lying to yourself? This card was in the reverse. Number 6 here, 6 rules family in numerology. Okay. So yeah, where are you choosing to lie? Right? Are you lying about what you have? Are you being less than honest about your spiritual practices? Again, are you walking your talk? Excuse me. So that's what I have for you, pal number one. Drop down in the comments. Let me know if that was useful for you. Okay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Pile number two, what do your ancestors feel like you need to be doing right now that'll make things better for you? So for this, I have the Irish wishing stone. And so this is 2 groups of people. One group of y'all need to get out in nature more. You need to spend more time with your stone allies, okay? The others of you need to work with your ancestors more in a more meaningful way. That's what I'm getting right off the bat for you, pile number 2. Let's see what the cards say. Slow down and rest. You need it. Absolutely. Slow down and rest. So again, we have the water here. So this is making me again feel like a trip to the beach, right? That's safe, okay? Going out in nature, spending time with nature, slow down and rest. Give yourself time to reconnect with your divine knowing. Maybe you can't hear your ancestors because you're so busy. Okay, I'm like seeing an old school telephone, like literally they're trying to call you and you're like, I'm on another call, I'm busy. Next card, my life is a beautiful reflection of my soul. So again, slow down, rest, and celebrate yourself. Celebrate all that you've accomplished. That is one of the things that will help to move you forward. Okay, that is one of the things that you need to do better of. Your life is a reflection of your soul. So what are you reflecting? Are you reflecting worry? Are you reflecting panic? Your ancestors want you to know there's nothing to fear, that you can remain calm, that you do have enough time to slow down and take a bath. Okay? Then we have Watchtowers of the East, spring. So here's nature again. So just again and again and again, what can you be doing better by getting out in nature, right? Purchase, if you don't have nature quickly accessible to you, getting some plants, putting some plants in, doing spring cleaning also will be very beneficial to you at this time. That is something that you need to do better at, is clearing things away. Working with the seasons, okay? Working with the 4 directions, Watchtower of the East. So working more intentionally with the 4 directions, north, south, east, west. working more intentionally with the seasons: winter, summer, spring, and fall, creating rituals around those time frames and around those elements um, will help you a lot more. Chanting. So again, she has the lotus flower in her hand. So this slow down and rest piece, this chanting, is critical for you, pile number 2. You really need to retreat from the world for a little while. Think about how beautiful your life is. Do some spring cleaning. Learn how to work with the elements. That is something that will help you. Light beings. Yep. So again, what did we say? Connecting with your ancestors, connecting with your spirit guides. That is something that you all could be doing a lot better, a lot more of, a lot more consistently, and things will go better for you as you do. Double mission. Understand that you have 2 missions here on earth, okay? You are here to serve the world by just being you. So you're here to experience the world and love the world, but you're also here to guide the world, okay? To shift the world. And maybe your world is your family. So doing that in your family, okay? Making sure that the young people in your family feel loved, feel needed, feel safe, feel secure. Might even mean fostering a child, okay? Taking in a child, okay? Whether permanently or for a short period of time. But you are here to push the energy of the world forward, to push for lightness of being, lightness of mind, lightness of body, lightness of responses, lightness of spirit. Okay, pile number 2. So do not doubt that you're definitely here on a mission, right? And it's a heavy mission, you know. I'm sure that there have been times where you felt greatly rewarded, and I'm sure there's times where you felt greatly burdened. So go ahead and make space for all of it. Know that it's karmic. Know that you are perfect just the way you are. That it's the world that needs to catch up to you, not the other way around. Okay? Who or what is triggering you? So again, taking the time to rest, taking the time to chant, looking at and celebrating the beautiful life you've created, talking to your spirit guides, and figure out what is it that's triggering you. What are you seeing being mirrored in society that is triggering how you're feeling about yourself? Okay? There's so much power in knowing what our triggers are. Last card, holy moly. Would have thought this would have came up in the other reading, but here, what can you do better? Have faith. You have a palm reader here, so spending more time with spirit, with spiritual things, spiritual learnings, because again, you are here on a double mission. You are here to raise the vibration. You are a light being. And so perhaps the heavy, the dense energy of the planet is making it hard for you to be here. So maybe just being alive is triggering you. Just being here is triggering you, okay? So that's why you need to slow down and rest. All right, group number 2. So that is my reading for you. Drop down in the comments. Let me know if it resonates, and I'll see you soon. Number 3. All right. So if you made it this far, go ahead and put a crystal ball in the chat for me. Let me know you're here. So you've got the number 2 on this one dice, or die as they call it. And so this is making me feel like your area of improvement is in the area of your relationships, okay? It's something about your relationships, or the quality of your relationships, is impacting other areas, as they of course would, in your life. So what can you be doing better in your relationships? All right, so we've got this in reverse. Be bold. Don't be afraid to stand out. You didn't come here to fit in, okay? You came here to glow, to be amazing. So maybe you're in a relationship where or you're in a family where you've been encouraged to dim yourself down. You've been encouraged to let this person go. The person with the multicolored hair, the multicolored eyeshadow, the yellow lipstick. Okay, maybe you come from a family where it's like we go along to get along. Okay, we live neutrally. We live in neutral colors, right? You're not a neutral person, pile number three. And it's time for the world to know that. Okay. So letting the people in your, and oh, and it's so funny because we said it's about the quality of your relationships, right? So if you're not being real in your relationship, there could be a part of you that's feeling like you're dying because there's this part of you that just wants to get out. But the relationships that you're in, the friend groups that you're in, they are just not allowing this part of you to flourish, right? So you want to be bold, you want to stand out, and you want to get around people that encourage that. Okay, what else? Look for the signs and synchronicities. So, what lights you up inside? What conversations are you excited about? Are you seeing 1111 or 333 or 111 all the time on the clock? Pile number three, right? Look for the signs and the synchronicities, okay? Look for the rainbows. Look for the pot at the end of the rainbow. But again, this is about relationships. So look for the relationships that make you feel good. Start paying attention to your body if you're not already, right? Paying attention to how you feel when you're around certain people as opposed to when you're around others. And look for the synchronicities, right? When I spend time talking about this pathway opens up for me. When I spend time talking about that, this pathway closes for me, right? So start to pay real close attention to the signs and the synchronicities in your life. This says, my body heals itself with every breath I take. If we're around toxic, highly stressful people, sometimes that can start to impact our bodies, right? We start to get strange rashes, colds, sore throats, right? Acne, right? And so the message here is, again, to get around the right people and be in the right relationship to your own body, right? Look for signs and synchronicities. Are there advertisements that keep coming up over and over again about health? Maybe it's time to book a health appointment, right? Your body has the ability to heal itself. Getting your thoughts in order, right? So much of that has to do with your level of self love. Read. Yeah. Look for signs and synchronicities and read, right? Be bold. Don't be afraid to stand out in reverse. And then right under that, we have read. Who's done this? Who's gone before you? Who's done what you want to do? Who can you follow? Whose roadmap can you follow? Of course, making your own diversions, going your own way. But who are the trendsetters that I look up to, right? Finding out more about them. What made them successful? What made them tick? Who's like me? Look for people that are like you, right? Create space. And then create space. Find the people that are like you by reading, by researching, by following them, right? Finding different groups and then sitting under signs and synchronicities is create space. Where can you trim the fat? Where can you move? What can you move out of the way so that you have more things coming to you that are aligned and in line with who you are and where you want to be, right? Not what other people want you to be, not the people that are damping your light, okay? Where can you create space? And again, this might literally mean creating space, like literally purging. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. So again, finding a new friend group, finding your soul tribe, finding your soul family, maybe looking into holistic healing centers. My body heals itself with every breath I take. Maybe looking into going to a holistic healing center and looking at the little, when it's safe to go outside and go into these spaces, obviously. But looking at the bulletin board, looking at the cards that they have for the different groups and things like that. You're longing for your people. You're looking for your people. Maybe you're born into a family and you're constantly looking around and you're like, I don't belong in this family. How did I get in this family? How did I get in the middle of these crazy conversations, right? So you're longing, you're homesick for something, but maybe you don't know what it is. And this card would say, what you're looking for, what you're longing for is your soul tribe. And they are out there. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. So, yeah, what can you be doing better? Understanding that you're supposed to be going through this. This is a very karmic time. The veils are thin. This card is very much the high priestess. The high priestess sits between what's easily seen and what is not, the covert and the overt, the mundane and the esoteric. Walking between walls. This is a time of transformation. And my neighborhood is transforming. Okay, my neighborhood is waking up. It is 11:30 in the morning. It is Saturday. People got their music on. Okay, we're transforming. And then look at this. We have blessings, grand trine. Number 46, 6 plus 4 is what? 10, which reduces down to what? 1, new beginnings. So, what can you do better? Understand that blessings are on your way. Understand that so much of this was karmic. Understand that none of it was your fault, right? You did the best you could with what you had. So go ahead and forgive yourself and let these blessings come through. What can you do better? What do your ancestors want you to be doing better? Letting yourself transform. Stop fighting change and go ahead and get them blessings. Go get it. Go get your blessings, right? So, if you made it this far, please go ahead and drop a magic ball into the comments and like, share, and subscribe. All right, just go ahead and do that. We are working against analytics, honey. We're trying to get around these analytics. So the more likes, the more comments, the more subscriptions. Obviously, it helps me greatly as I grow this channel and continue to bring you this bomb content. All right, y'all. I will see you soon. Bye.